Good morning. Today we're going to go exploring. We're going to find the answer to a great mystery that stood for a century and a half about the Anasazi. Specifically, where did they go? Why did they disappear? What happened to them? Today we refer to them as the ancestral Pueblans, and we're going to go to Chaco Canyon and find out all about it. Stay tuned. I am in the land of the Anasazi. The Anasazi people inhabited an area nearly 95,000 square miles around the Four Corners area of the U.S. They were in Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado. They ranged from 200 CE to about 1200 CE. Their culture was agrarian in nature. They were great farmers. They were great basket weavers and potters, but they excelled as masons, and some of the structures they built had as many as 600 rooms. The remnants of those structures are all that's left today, and for a century and a half, the great mystery was what happened to the Anasazi people? Where did they go? What became of them? And only until recently have we discovered why. I'm here at the Chaco Canyon Visitor Center. Why here? It was this area that was really the center of the Anasazi culture. Now, to clarify, the words Anasazi, Chaco or Chacoan, and ancestral Pueblans all refer to the same people. I am at Pueblo Bonito. Pueblo Bonito is considered to be the grandest of all the ruins here in the Chaco Canyon, and I'm going to show you a little bit of it. Now, the Chacoan people inhabited this area from about 850 to 1200, 1250, at which time the outmigration was clearly underway. So to answer the question, what happened to these people? Where did they go? Why did they leave the area? There are two versions. There's the version depicted in the YouTube video, for which I've provided a link below. And then there's the version of the National Park Service, which is a more sanitized version and portrays a friendlier answer. The other answer to the question, where did the Anasazi go, is answered in the YouTube video, for which I provided a link, and it paints a grim picture of murder, some cannibalism, sacrifice, ritual sacrifice, dismemberment. It's a grim, dark picture. So now you have two versions about why they left the area, and the second part of the mystery is, where did they go? Did they just vanish? No. Both versions say that they went north, south, east, and west and assimilated into other civilizations. The other notable difference between the two versions is that the version portrayed in the YouTube video is based upon forensic science and genealogy, genetics. And so I think the evidence there is pretty convincing. So let's fill in another piece here, and that is the more modern Plains Indian, Apache, Navajo, Zuni, and the other tribes are different people than the ancestral Pueblans. But if you examine the culture of, I think there are 22 different tribes, you will find many of them have some sort of a link back to Chaco Canyon.